Just sidestepping is makes things more interesting. So I was thinking Soul Calibur 4, possibly. That's $25 right now. Um, I looked at Virtua Fighter 5. I looked at Tekken 6. I looked at BlazBlue. Not really interested there. Um, there is a Naruto game coming out, and uh, I don't really know too much about Naruto, any Naruto games. Like I don't watch the TV show. It's apparently pretty popular, but Naruto's voice is like it's just that annoys the crap out of me. So I've never really watched the show because of him. It, so it might be a pretty decent game. I'd probably never have considered it except that Gimpy Fish uh, put up some stuff about it, and it seems like that might be a good game. That comes out uh, next week, and the main draw for me to that is, well, I guess there's two of them. One is it's on the Wii, which would mean that I wouldn't have to pay. I wouldn't have to get an Xbox Live Gold subscription to play it. So I could play that for a bit. Oh, I forgot to mention Brawl's Wi-Fi. There's like nobody on it anymore, or at least the last time I tried, like a week ago, I was sitting in the team one for like 10 minutes, and nobody, not a single person like joined the game or whatever. And for the free for all, I was sitting there for like 10 minutes, and then I just sat around in training, kicking on a computer for a while. Um, so yeah, I basically can't play Brawl anymore online, unfortunately. No one to play. Um, so yes, the Naruto game. The second draw thing of the game for me is lots of characters. There's like 35 or more is what they've said. Characters like 35 plus. I'm not sure if that means they have not released the full character list yet. Um, or if they just don't want to give the exact number for whatever reason. Um, but yeah, the variety is like, to me, that's kind of more important than balance. Like, sure, you don't want all the matchups to be like 80-20, but I really don't want all the characters to be the so similar like they are in a lot of fighting games. Like like Tekken, for to me it's like those kind of games where it's only fist fighting stuff, like pure martial arts stuff, no magical stuff or no weapons or anything like that. It's just, even though the characters may play fairly differently, it's pretty much like all the same kind of stuff. Whereas a game like Soul Calibur 4, basically everyone has different weapons, and that game that game's pretty awesome. I'm heavily considering getting that. I'm so so basically I'm waiting to see if the Naruto game is has good online or not. And if it does, I will probably get that and not get and not get shit, what's it called? Not get an Xbox Live Gold subscription again yet. If it's not so good, then right now it's looking at probably, I'm not really sure. I would get an Xbox Live subscription and play Halo ODST and Halo 3 multiplayer stuff online and kind of go from there. I'm I'll basically have to look and see how good Soul Calibur 4 is, because that's probably my top fighting game choice for the 360. There is also, though, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I've been thinking about getting this game, but it would use up all the rest of my points, or whatever they're called. But that game has like 50 characters, and I remember that game on the Dreamcast. Totally awesome. Like, I never owned the Dreamcast, but I had a cousin who did, and every time we had a family gathering thing at our grandma's house, he would bring his Dreamcast over, and he obviously kicked our asses, but it was still a cool game. So yeah, if I spend the points though, then I don't have any points for anything else, like Dragon Age downloadable content, for example, or a future map pack